You are now tuned into the Filthy Parent Podcast. Filthy! Where we discuss all things parenting. The good, the bad, and the filthy.
Teenagers. Drama!
Whoa. Grab a drink, kick your feet up, and let's get into it.
Welcome to the Filthy Parent Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Let me start out by saying this is an adult show, and it will talk about sex. We will talk about all the mistakes that you make as parents, and we will talk about all things parenting. That includes successes, and that includes tips and tricks on how to get by on a daily basis as a parent. We will be drinking alcoholic beverages. We might drink a little, we might drink a lot, but that remains to be seen. So let's just go ahead and get into it. The Filthy Parent Podcast is about you, the parent. So don't miss an episode. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe this podcast, and be prepared to discuss everything that you do as a parent. A lot of this stuff is pretty filthy. Just things that you do on a daily basis. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that parents do that, little tips and tricks that other parents might want to know about. As an example, my buddy today had his daughter over, and he had to shut his daughter down because she was in the middle of, having a mouth-to-mouth encounter with her boyfriend in front of his young son. And that didn't go over well, so he had to shut that down a little bit. I mean, there's tips and tricks to that. How he told me he did it was pretty interesting. So it would be pretty nice for him to share that information with all the parents out here. That way we can, use those tips and tricks and tactics on our own teenagers, for those that have teenagers. My name is Maurice Moore. I will be your host, your main host. Of course, we're going to have guest hosts on here. There's going to be several other people that come on the show from time to time and share their information and share their stories as parents. And they'll either be live or they'll be on the phone. So that'll be very interesting to have different guests. And you could be a guest as well. So just make sure you tune in. We'll give you a phone number. You can call in and tell us stories about parenting. We want to hear parenting mistakes as well, because people make mistakes, and we want to make sure that stuff is addressed. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the Filthy Parent Podcast. And if you come here, make sure you have a drink with you, because we are going to kick it.
Now that we're drinking buddies, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this podcast with fellow parents or your teenager's babysitter.
I love this. I love this.
Follow us on IG, Facebook, and YouTube, and email us at daddymyway@gmail.com.